Hello, great people. Welcome again at Talented Villagers, a village entertainment. We know it's been about 3 days when we're offline. I know some of you might have been checking to find the song, enjoy the song, but when the channel was nowhere to be seen. On Monday, we got this unfortunate message from YouTube, which is here. I'm scrolling it. This is the message I received from YouTube saying, "Hi talented villagers, we reviewed your content and found severe and repeated violations of our community guidelines. Because of this, we have removed your channel from YouTube." And they continue to explain down here. The reason they give is we were performing scamming, and then performing commercially deceptive content on our channel, something for real we have not been doing. So when we saw this message, we were like, what is happening? We were like, okay, maybe they're joking. But when we went to the channel was nowhere to be seen. Everything was gone, just as they mentioned. So the next thing we had to do is to come back here again and review again this message, because at the top here, if you look, when you open the option here of replying, it shows no reply. You cannot reply back. But then what happened is, when we scroll down and down, we were able to see appeal here. So from this option, we went online, we appealed, we wrote I think around 3 to 4 appeals that day on Monday, and the only response we were getting was, let's check it here, we were only getting a response saying that hi talented villagers, we were getting a notification from them saying that we have received your appeal and we will reach to you back in a few minutes. Nothing happened. It might take 1 to 2 days or more. So we were completely, very angry, frustrated. We got super angry. We went online on YouTube, found guys speaking about this information. We tried to figure out exactly what we did that wasn't right. So we came up across many people saying giving out reasons maybe as to why the channel would be terminated. Still, it couldn't help. There isn't any day when we performed anything that is scamming people. We have no sites that we're giving you guys to visit on. Even when some of you guys have been asking to support our legend Chalamanda, we've been saying that we will bring the links, but we are still discussing with him because we need a permission from the man himself. We don't want to use this. We don't want to be cheaters. We are not cheaters. We do this at heart. He has inspired not only us, all of us. This is for all of us. So we gotta respect his views about what decisions we can take. We cannot say, okay guys, no. And if actually we're still working on that, the day he's soon confirming, and we will announce it to you guys. Once we announce it, we will have to find a way of getting this information to you so that we are not violating any YouTube guide rules. But there is something that we noticed. Okay, before going to that, let's see. So when the channel was suspended, we wrote to YouTube, we appealed a lot of times. There was no actual response. everything was so painful. So what option were we left with? The option we were left with is, when we remember that actually we can appeal to YouTube through the YouTube team on Twitter. So the option we had was to go to Twitter. So we tweeted, we tweeted, and we tweeted. I remember Monday we tweeted almost until the night, until we got the attention of Team YouTube. Actually, we tweeted everywhere we see YouTube. We saw YouTube doing any adverts. We tweeted to them to make sure that they get our attention. So, luckily enough, Team YouTube got our attention. We continued tweeting. We tweeted, we tweeted, and they could tell us, guys, we will send your thing, your appeal. Maybe you guys should appeal. We said, yes, we appealed. And then later on, they told us, we will send your information for review to the team, and after, we will get back to you. Okay, so we were like, okay, no problem. We can, like, as you can see here, we have passed, like, thanks for okay, follow up was done. Next, the first thing, there is the first one here. Sorry to hear about it. No. We recommend. Yes. Yeah. Sorry to hear about this. Please, you guys can appeal. Then we were like, okay. Then they gave us, due to delays of COVID and something like that, it might take much longer. We continued to tweet again. Then they were like, we recommend you to check the email that, okay, like we wrote an appeal again on the second day, that was Tuesday. Again, we received an email from YouTube saying that your account has been deleted completely, it cannot work. So for that case, if you were to reinstate it, you were supposed to do it a few minutes. That moment happened. So we got again more frustrated. We were like, oh my god, this is gone. So we had to write to them again. So when we wrote to them again, they said, we recommend you guys to use the actual email. So we told them we're using the very email. So from that, then they were able to write to us and say, guys, we have passed this along to our team, and we will get you an update once we hear from them. So we kept on following again, and these guys are very good people. Actually, we appreciate them. Without these guys, I think we would now be out for good. Thank you, team YouTube. These guys, we brought this chat here in case some of you might be facing the same problem. So the best option to find, there is no any other way you're going to reach YouTube to make sure your issues are solved as easily as possible. So Team YouTube on Twitter is the option. So you guys can get the help from them. So finally, today in the morning, when I was checking around, boom, this is what came up. Coming from YouTube, hi talented villagers, we are pleased to let you know that we have reviewed your YouTube account, and after taking another look, we confirm that it is not in violation of our terms of service. We have lifted the suspension of your account, and it is once again active and operational. We would like to give you the main reason we think this happened. This happened mainly because of an information that we actually now found later. We found later, actually, one before that, when we checked the channel, the views were there, everything is back as it was, but our watch hour was reduced to 0. So we had to write again and to Team YouTube. So this is why you see they're saying, we're sorry to hear that, everything will come back to normal within 24 to 48 hours. So we're waiting for that. The most important thing is the channel is back live, so enjoy it. Now here we are now at Talented Villagers. Everything is back to normal, as you can see here. Talented Villagers back online. So we are extremely very happy that this has happened. The channel is back online. Now, what exactly would have led to the suspension of our channel? And this thing is, some of our viewers and some of our community members have been sharing comments that have links to different YouTube channels, to different websites, and to different social media sites. So we were not paying attention to this. YouTube has been keeping those blocking those comments and keeping them flagged. We didn't pay attention to that much, and we didn't think it would result into suspension and termination of our channel. So only to realize that is the main reason as to why we were terminated. Because in the guidelines, it's clear. YouTube clearly says you're not supposed to put in content that leads to other websites. It's like a spam. And if you're requesting a fellow like talented villagers to to host your channel on its channel, do not write it in comments. Maybe the best thing you can say is, there a way we can reach you? As simple as that. Do not even put your email addresses and all that. I don't know about the email address, but when I was checking the flagged comments and the blocked ones, some of them had email addresses that I was supposed to use to reach to you guys. So that can also affect you. Because what I've noticed is that when I was going, when we were going through the YouTube channels, we noticed something, that some people have lost their Gmail accounts, everything. They can no longer open up an account with Google. They're blocked completely. We don't want this to happen to you. You've been building your relationship and running your businesses with your email. So please, to avoid such kind of inconveniences to happen to you, do not do that. Now, most of the links that were put directing to other YouTube channels, just in the comments, to other social media and to websites, have all been deleted, and we're all flagged red. So the main trigger as to why our channel was suspended, I think, is because when people requested, some people would say the linear host song, they enjoy it, but they actually don't get the meaning. So when we made a video that actually shows how to turn on the CC so that people can follow along with the English version of the song with the lyrics appearing on it, we try to share the link to those people to be able to view, and that triggered the termination. I think this is also not good. Guys, don't do this. You will lose your channel and you lose your audience. And also, our viewers, our commenters, please don't put links here, because it will result into you losing your Gmail account, your YouTube accounts. You might be doing a very important stuff using it, so please don't do it. This is the most biggest thing that triggered our termination, according to our imagination, how we think. Yeah, so, but luckily enough, after appealing and appealing and appealing, Talented Villagers is back online. So we request, please do not post links to any other channels or websites or ABCD, because it will affect us again. We might end up deleting them, because that's the option we have to do. We have to protect the channel. We need to continue entertaining people. There is a bigger vision for Talented Villagers that's coming. So if it gets terminated right now, it's not a good thing. So thank you very much, our supporters. We appreciate your love. Continue supporting us. Continue bringing up Talented Villagers. This is a village for all of us. Talented Villagers, a village entertainment.